Okay. Hi, everybody. Brett here. Brett Gurney. Hope everybody's doing good today. My topic for today is building a list. The benefits go far beyond just promoting your company. And yes, I am reading this. This is a blog post that I wrote on January 30th. And I do this a lot. Some of you know that. Blog post supporting video. This really helps me a lot to, hold on a second, I need to adjust this. Okay. Okay. Um, this really helps me a lot to be able to get the proper information, stay on task, stay on topic. These are blog posts that I wrote right from doing research on the internet, reading books, listening to others, having mentors, things like that. And I take whatever it is that I'm reading that day or studying that day, and I put it into my own words, and sorry about that. That'll stop in a second. And then I write a blog post about it, okay? And then in order for me to continue that process, then I do a video on the blog post. And so I pull up a post in front of me here, and then I read it, and then I expand on it. It's just kind of how I do it. So as I continue here, building the list and the benefits that come with it. A lot of you, hear all the time about, building a list, the money's in the list, and so on. There really are a lot of benefits to building your own list as opposed to building somebody else's list or just promoting some company all the time. All you're doing is working hard for someone else, and they get the benefit. They get the advantages, and it's just not the most ideal way to do that. So um, in this video, we're going to tell you about the advantages of having your own list, how you can help your subscribers, in addition to promoting your main product or company. You're kind of killing two birds with one stone, and you're also practicing attraction marketing at the same time. Becoming a business owner creates many needs, more so than just about any other occupation. Well, that's true. I mean, it's not like punching a clock, putting in your routine, your job, and then going home. There's so much more to it than that. You need to learn sales, you need to learn marketing, you need to learn leadership, time management. You name it. Customer support, leading by example. There's so much more to it. We all require tools, we require training, resources to be successful at what we do. And building a list of prospects is probably the most important or the most advantageous thing that we can do in that process. I mean, let's face it, without customers, you don't have a business, okay? These will be people who are interested in you and what you're doing, okay? But their interest goes far beyond what your MLM company is doing. They're really as interested or more interested in how you can help them, how you can solve their problem, what's in it for them, how will it benefit them by working with you. Okay, just those are the same needs probably that you had when you got started. Okay, so there's no reason you shouldn't help your customers solve these problems, as well as you absolutely can. And in doing that, you will build a list. Okay, when you have your own list, you can help guide and direct those people to what they need. With a substantial list, you have the ability to do what we call joint ventures. I'm not going to go a lot into that right now. In fact, I'm going to skip down here past this joint venturing. We're not going to talk about that today. It just goes on to say that building a list gives you leverage and power with other company and industry owners. In other words, when you become known as a list builder, you're going to get offers. Okay, you're going to get other company owners, other list builders come to you that want to partner up. I mean, that's kind of when you know you've made it as a list builder, when you have other list builders and company owners that are coming to you and saying, hey man, yeah, I see what you're doing out there. It's pretty good stuff. Let's hook up. Let's partner up. Let's do some joint venturing and stuff like that. And that's when your business will really start to take off. But the thing is that you have to control the list, okay? When you do that, you hold a tremendous amount of power in that. A whole new world of possibilities opens up to you because your list it's a highly valuable business asset. It's your inventory, okay? Something that you can leverage off of, okay? As distributors, we build a customer list of our company, making it their asset, not ours. Again, that's not what we want to do, okay? What happens if your company goes out of business? Happens all the time, right? Okay, it's unfortunate, it stinks, it's no good, it's the worst, but it happens, and it happens more often than we would like for it to. So if you're building somebody else's list, if you're in an MLM company, for example, and all you're doing is prospecting for that company and building an organization, I mean that's great and everything, but you don't own that list. Your company does. And then what happens if that company goes out of business? Okay. Have you given those people a reason to follow you into whatever it is that you're going to do next? Like you would have if you built your own list based upon your value? What happens if your business gets shut down by the FTC? MLMs come and go all the time. Okay. It's part of the industry. So building a list, your list, it's an insurance policy against those tragedies. Okay, there's tons of good companies out there, but just saying that stuff happens. Okay, but your business doesn't stop. If you have your own list, then your business doesn't stop if and when that happens. Okay, your entire business needs to be centered around you, so you have complete control over it. For example, the following assets which you should be controlling, not your company, are these: your own traffic, okay, especially ads that you place, other websites that links to yours. That has to be your own testimonials that establish your credibility, okay. To be able to have a lot of other testimonials are great, but if it's just coming from a company that you're promoting, what happens when or if that company goes away? You have to have your own testimonials. You have to have your own content, your own articles, your own email series, maybe your own ebook, your own Facebook presence, your own social media presence, your own internet presence, branding yourself, getting people to know you, to recognize you, your name, your face, your picture, your voice, all that stuff. That is your own content, and that is something that you absolutely must and have to have. Okay, your own MLM organization, of course, but your organization becomes part of your business, not the other way around. Okay, you build your business, your MLM organization is a part of that. If your MLM organization goes away, you still have your business, which is your list, your friends, your followers, your content, your traffic, your relationship with your customers. Huge, huge. You should be concentrating more on your relationship with your customers than anything else, okay? Because if something does happen, if you need to move on, if you decide that wherever your home is now is no longer to be your home, if you don't have a relationship with your customers, you're starting all over from scratch. Okay, your USP, which is a unique selling proposition, that's kind of like your niche. Okay, what is it? Who's your target market? What is it that you're promoting? What are you all about? What is your brand? What is your thing? Okay, your website. You should have your own website. You should have a blog. Do you have a blog? If you don't have a blog that people are visiting that you can promote, that's about you. And I'm not talking about a blog that's based on your company. I'm talking about a blog that's based on you and what you bring to the marketplace, what you bring to others out there, what you have to offer. Okay? This is something that if you're not doing, you should be starting on right away. If you want to learn how to market yourself, if you want to learn how to build your business, your brand, that's what it's all about, folks. And if you're not doing that, you need to start doing that. Okay, and then what this is kind of all leading to is eventually your own products. Okay, putting together something, and that's something that takes time, obviously. Um, you can be doing a lot of things while you're, doing that. Eventually, it's not a necessity, but it would certainly um, take your business to the next level if you were to put together a product, an email series, an ebook, a video series. Your blog could be considered a product if it's unique enough. Your brand even can be considered a product if it's unique enough. Okay, so yeah, I think you kind of get what I'm saying here. The whole idea is to build your own list. If you really want to learn how to market on the internet or online or offline, um, yeah, I mean, it's good to have a business, an MLM organization where you're building a downline and stuff like that. But if that's all you're promoting, if everything that you're doing is about that company and their marketing materials and their promotions and their campaigns and their website, their conference calls, their webinars, if everything's about, and if you're just simply approaching people like, here's my link, join my business, here's my link, buy my stuff, and you don't ever talk about yourself, you don't ever establish yourself as a leader, then you're at the mercy of something else. And not only that, but you're building a business for someone else, not for yourself. Okay, so the whole idea is to start branding yourself, start building your own list, start getting people to know you and your brand and your market and your niche and what you're all about, creating relationships with your customers so that if and when something does happen, happens all the time, you still have a business. Otherwise, if something happens with your MLM company or whatever, they go out of business, they get shut down, they go away. You just determine that it's not working. Then you're out of business. You got to start all over. Don't do that. Start branding yourself. Okay. Where's that thing? There it is. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks for watching my video. Please visit my blog, brettgurney.com. Please visit my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Brett Gurney. Putting up videos. I'm putting up blog posts all the time. Check out my Facebook. Very active on Facebook. Appreciate everybody taking the time to watch my videos. And we will see you on the next one. All right. So long, everybody. Bye-bye.